Are you keeping any of your money in a checking account? Because after you watch this video, you may realize that that may not be the best place for your money. On average, a checking account is paying out 0.04%, and Celsius, among other centralized platforms that pay out on your cryptocurrency or stablecoins, are paying 8.5% on stablecoins, 8.5% on your dollars. So with that being said, it maybe makes you think that you could be making a lot more gains on the money that's just sitting around. So in this video, I'm going to break all that down, how to get started, even some little loopholes and tactics you can use in Celsius to make more and more money. So let's jump into it. My name's Evan, I'm with Crypto Cash Camp, and the whole point of this channel is to get 1,000 of you to make $50 a day. Not that hard. We do coverage on plug-and-play devices, farming, staking, all sorts of DeFi opportunities. This is what I get into, this is what I spend all my time on. And I'm actually dropping a huge course, getting deep, real deep into DeFi. Check a link in the description. There's going to be a heavy discount for the first people that jump in. There's a couple of questions open right now, or the course will be released by that moment. All right, so what is this? Celsius, you may have heard of it, but it is allowing you to earn up to 17% on your crypto. It's like 17% on one given coin. And I do want to show you how to read this, because I click on this and sometimes you see this pink rate. And what this means is, oh, you get 10.73%. No, I would stay away from that, because there's a platinum tier, which means you have to have 25% of your holdings in their native cell token. So if you have $40,000 in there, you need to have 10,000 of that be their native token. Not the best risk reward ratio to get an extra 2%. So this is what you get without having any of their token, and that's pretty nice. 8.5% is pretty nice. I told you you're making 0.4% on a bank account, so why not throw a little money over here? They do not support fiat, so you will have to either use your bank account to buy stablecoins immediately or send over stablecoins from your exchange. So here's our outline. Celsius, why would you even get into this? And let's get started with it. Okay, so there's desktop and mobile version. Unfortunately, I usually like a good desktop version, but it is not that functional. So the mobile version is usually your best bet. So why Celsius? I mean, how do they make money? Well, there's coins like Avalanche, Cardano that you can stake and actually make money with. But there's other coins like USDC, USDT, Bitcoin that you cannot stake, like with the actual exchange or protocol, to make money. So institutional lending is how they make money. They take coins that are given to them and they lend them out to institutions. They make more than they're paying out, and as a result, everyone's happy. So what this is more or less providing liquidity at an institutional level. They're not super transparent about what they're doing with their money, but more or less that is typically what they do. The rates we just dove into really quick. It is pretty good. 8.5, 8.5, and let's go to cryptocurrencies. What's paying out the most? Synthetics, then Matic, Polkadot, and then AVAX. So just keeping that in the back of your mind. And they pay out weekly, which is also very nice. And just to give you an idea, say you're going to throw $10,000 in there, $10,000 in USDC, and you're going to be making 8.5%. So you're making 8.5. Wow, the period doesn't work on this fake calculator. Okay, 8.5. Okay, we're going to use a different calculator. All right, found a great calculator. So say you have $10,000 worth of cash sitting around. What could you theoretically make? Well, let's take that 10,000. Let's go for 10. And we're going to multiply that times 1.085. And you'll be making $850 for cash that was just sitting around. And there's even a good, even bigger like interest calculator we can jump in and show you right now. So here's a great calculator. It's compound interest, and this is one of the wonderful things is when your money makes money, it just keeps stacking up. So if we have this, I mean, how long does it take our 10,000 to get to 20? We can do the rule of 72, which is you take the 72 and you divide that by 8.5. So that should be 8.5 years is how long it takes to double your money. So let's look at this graphically, 8.5. So let's go to 9 years. And it looks like right about 9 years, you're doubling your money between 8 and 9. So this is really interesting. I mean, this looks great. So this is how you, I mean, this is like an S&P 500 return. you know, maybe that's 10%, but this is a pretty huge return on something that doesn't have much of a downside risk. All right, so let's get into this even deeper. So we know the value, we know it's good. So why not keep it in your bank account? We know that. Now let's get into signing up. So there is a link in the description. You'll get 50 bucks of Bitcoin if you deposit 400 bucks and keep it in there for 30 days. That's the current, you know, deal that's going on now. It always maybe changes, but that link will be your best opportunity for the deal. It is an affiliate link, but it helps keep this channel going, so I would appreciate it. So let's go into signing up for this guy. So just simply sign up. There is a little bit of a KYC process, which is really not that bad. Makes you link to your you know the deal. You fill it out and then you get into the next process. There's a KYC process where they make you scan a QR code with your phone so you can then take pictures of your ID front and back, and then within 30 seconds your ID is verified and you are up and going. So let's log in. I'm going to show you what it looks like after you've completed the KYC. Alright, so this is what it looks like after you've logged in. I've just threw in $500 to show you what this looks like. So now I can actually keep depositing a little bit more, and you go to pretty much you go to borrow, which I will let you know that if you are from the United States, you cannot borrow. So if you do have a friend who's from another country, you can help them do something quite interesting where you throw in, you know, say $10,000. You can borrow 1/4 of that, 25% at 1%. That is the trick. So if you can figure that out, that would be a great opportunity. So let's go over here. We're going to look at the amount we have. You know, now we can actually add USDC in this capacity right here. Celsius services are not available in your location. Oh. Well, I think I have the wrong VPN on. Huh. All right, so I'm going to have a link in the description for a very good VPN too, because I guess I'm currently in Mexico. My VPN was in the States, and maybe there's an issue with Celsius in the States. However, I still pass KYC, so there's no real issue there. So just be cautious. So let's see what happens when we did this. Last time we had an issue. Okay, retrieve USDC to this address. Okay, great. So it gives you the address I send things to. We can add a new coin. But here's the thing, it wasn't allowing me stables when I was in the United States. So just know that, is that if you have a VPN, you can circumvent this idea. I was like, why was this not working? And I just figured out that I was in the United States. So yeah, check out my link in the description for a VPN if you don't already have one. Then you unlock the ability of 8.5% on stables. So just know that's still possible, even if you're an American like me, who's KYC'd American. So yeah, let's look at that. Okay, so now that we have the VPN on for Mexico, let's send a little bit of money to this address. All right, so what we're going to do is we like Coinbase. I mean, I don't really like Coinbase because they charge 1.5%, but they actually charge nothing to convert USD to USDC. So I can show you right here. We are actually going to buy USDC. Perfect. And we are going to buy it with our cash that's already there. Oh, we don't want to do this. All right. We just need to make a trade right here. I usually use Coinbase Pro, which I really like. So it makes the fee 0.5%, which I think is still a lot, but it works for like a fiat or on-ramp, like to get your bank account connected to crypto. Buy USDC. And we are going to do that with, so we just go to our assets over here, top left, click on that. Go down to US dollar down here, and we're going to go, in fact, we'd even go to USDC. We say we want to buy more USDC. How much? $5 more. And that it's a really simple process, and sometimes it gets a little clunky, but normally you just have to go, okay, you can easily swap between here and here, no problem. All right, so we just go over to buy, we go to drop down to, you can choose your bank account, which isn't bad because there's no fee. Go to cash, you want to make a whopping $5 purchase, and this is where you get to see there's absolutely zero fees, 0.0000. So we like that, just because fees in crypto end up eating away secretly at how much money you have. You know, especially if you're making trades for 1.5%. Okay, they're having a connection issue, but I already have some, so let's just pretend we already have it. Let's go over to our assets, to our USDC. Remember, we're going to click send and receive on the top. We're going to send out USDC coin. Go back to our Celsius, grab this token address, and we see 0x, which denotes it's an ERC20. I know this is weird terminology, but it means it's on the Ethereum blockchain. It means usually there's pretty high fees. But let's see how much those fees are. Let's send over $5, pay with USDC coin, to copy and paste this address. Go back and forth, check the last four, FCB2, 0x4, FCB2, 0x4. Okay, that looks pretty good. And this is sending to sell to. All right. So we go continue. We're going to see what the gas fees are now. Okay, the gas fees, network fees are only $5, so 5 plus 5. Great. Definitely send more than $5. All right. This is just to show you guys. So we're going to send that over right now. Confirm this with your authenticator app. All right, now we're off to the races. Look at this. Okay, $5 sent over to here. And we're going to see this slowly arrive in our account if it hasn't kicked us out yet. So we'll just give this a little refresh. Same with Celsius, it always kicks you out after like 3 minutes of inactivity, just like here. Then you have to always put in your 6-digit code to get back in. I guess that's good for security, but we're just waiting for that to happen. The great thing about this is as soon as the money lands into your account, you don't have to do anything. You just see right here it's making you money. And remember, if you're not in this country, you can actually request a loan if you're not in the US. So let's see what that would look like if we were going through it through the phone. This is where you can actually add money straight over to your Celsius, and you can do ACH transfer, which takes 5 days, which is a lot, but it's only 0.1%. I don't know if there's a fee for actually buying the coin, but we can see that after you try a certain amount. But 5 days is a lot to wait. So debit card is 3%, $500 weekly, which is pretty bad. And manual bank transfer, they do allow a 57,000 daily limit, but it is a 0.5% fee, which is crazy. Okay, so this is what it looks like when you log into the app. I don't have the app on the computer right now because I haven't connected those two, but you can see that this is what it looks like. You have nothing. Well, at least I did right here. So then we would actually go to transfer button down here. You're going to get these three options. We want to receive, and then we would actually click on this because it defaults to Ethereum. And then we go down and choose USDC. And then we go over to, yes, it gives you a warning. You can only send ERC20, Ethereum-based USDC, to this contract address. And remember, when it's a 0x, that usually shows you that that's the case. Remember, this 0x works on many other chains, but Celsius only supports ERC20. So just know that. Here's your address. You can copy it, plug it into your Coinbase, and get that sent over. And then you're done. So that's just like how you do it on the app real quick. All right, let's see if it has actually come into be yet. I actually don't think the load has come, but we can, the 505 has come. Okay, so now you're making 505 on, 8% on your money. So whenever you find another way to make more money or you want to send it out to somewhere else, you can do that, but just know your money is sitting there making a little bit of money, which is definitely a good situation. Now remember, if you're not from the United States, you can actually do this borrow feature, which allows you to borrow 25% of the money you're already making 8% on at 1%. It's like a no-brainer. So far, I haven't figured out how to get past that being an American, but if you're not, that could be a huge opportunity to borrow against the money that you have and invest with it, or just maybe you could throw it back in here and make another 8% on it. I don't know how that works. But yeah, I think it's great. And yeah, you got some... You got your referral coming in when you're ready for it, and it's just a great way to make $50 and make 8% on your money. So if you have any questions about Celsius or these CeFi places to hold some money, so you're making at least 8% on still stagnant money, this is a great place to do it. Remember, there's Celsius, there's BlockFi, and there's also Nexo, so I'll be making videos about all three. And yeah, if you're into crypto DeFi and you want to get deeper, this is centralized, but if you want to get a DeFi where we get into wallets, farming, staking, much higher APRs, then hit the link in the description and throw in a couple questions or answer a couple of those questions for the course, and I hope to see you in there soon. All right, talk to you guys later. Bye.